guys, it's Claire from freedom.com and welcome to another video. So today I'm shooting this video from our home in Donegal in Ireland, and it's a lovely day. So today I just want to chat with you guys and just sort of tell you some of my thoughts and my views on life. So I suppose like how we live as humans on this earth and how we live in our modern society is quite different to how the majority of people throughout time have lived on this earth. And from say roughly about 300 years ago, there was a motion that changed our society, and that was the Industrial Revolution. And in the Industrial Revolution, that brought about a big change in how we lived our lives. And for the majority of people prior to that, they, it was like the life of a farmer, and they lived on the land, and they grew their food, and they lived their life with their family. They went fishing, and they just, I suppose, just really how we were meant to live as humans on this planet. But as we moved forward technologically and as we advanced, we began to work away from the home, and we began moving, there was towns that were created, and we began to move into the towns to have to work in jobs. And we did this because living life in the way of the past, and living on the farm with your family, it did have its benefits and it was great, but it was also quite hard. And if you were growing your crops and say there was a drought or something happened with the weather, you could starve. So there was quite a lot of famines and sicknesses and things like that. And so we moved towards this new way of living, and a lot of people moved into the towns to get jobs because they wanted a better life, they wanted a more stable life, they wanted more money. And this growth towards this change in our society became, a lot of people then became so focused upon money that we've sort of lost touch with ourselves, and we've lost touch with the people around us, and we've lost touch with the planet. And as we know, how we currently live as a society, the majority of people now work in a job for 40 hours a week, and that starts from, not all people go to university, but say from when you leave university up until retirement age, so that's pretty much from your 20s to your 60s, so that's 40 years that you end up working in a job. And so most of us get up in the morning, we get ready and we drive away and go out to work, and so we're driving away from the family home. And a lot of us, we are still having children, but we're giving those children to childminders and babysitters and things like that because we're away out to work. So it's it's really radically changed how we live. And for a lot of people, in the past, it was just normal for people to grow their own food, and for a lot of people now, that's not really their way of life. They don't have a garden, or they don't have space, they don't have the time. And I suppose just how we live is we tend to outsource everything that in the past it was just part of their daily life. The clothes that we wear, for example, back years ago, people would have spent their time actually, spinning the wool and knitting up garments for their children and for their family, or sewing and putting clothes together. And, it was part of their daily life to actually, live, to actually use the resources from the planet and create it into things that they needed in their daily life. But for us now, that's completely different. We no longer have to do that. If we need clothes, we go to the shop and we buy them. So a lot of those shops are like, big supermarkets and big national stores, and we go there to buy our products. And throughout all this, we've lost, that's part of the reason why we've lost touch with the planet, is because we're not aware of how, everything that we use and everything that we consume comes from the earth. And I suppose it means that we sort of lack gratitude because we don't really feel that connection anymore. And that's not really how life should be. And I think throughout living and the way we live as a modern society, it just loses we lose touch with the essence of what it truly means to be alive, to be connected to yourselves, to be connected with the community and each other, and be connected to the planet. So we're just living in a completely different way than that we're really designed to live, and I think that's why there's quite a lot of problems in our society at the moment. But that way of life is lovely, and the idea of living simply and growing your vegetables and spending time with your family. But we are also aware that money does play a role in our life, and it's not really possible to live a life and be completely free from money. If you want to live and grow your vegetables and do things like that, it does take money, and you need to buy clothes, and you're never going to be completely self-sufficient. So in my life, I want to be able to, suppose I want to have the best of both worlds. I want to be able to earn an income, but I also want to live closest to how I should live as a human on this planet. And how that is for me, I want to live and spend my days with people I love. I want to have a family. I want to have 4 children, and I want my life to be about them, and spending time with them and doing things we enjoy as a family, and spending time with friends, and I want to be growing my own vegetables and going on adventures, and dancing and singing, just everything that's just so amazing about life and that brings us joy as human beings, and how we're naturally supposed to live. So yes, I want to live like that, but I also want to earn an income. And currently in our society, to earn an income, that means going out to work a job. But there is another way. And a few months ago, me and Joe have found an online business opportunity that means that we can actually, we don't have to go out into we don't have to operate in that system of working in a job for 40 hours a week to earn an income. We can actually be at home and earn an income online, and that actually, it allows us to work for 4 hours a day and spend the rest of our day doing things that we enjoy. And it also has the benefit that you can earn up to like a 6-figure income or even more, which I know may seem quite a lot. And for me, my thoughts when I began hearing about it was, I just thought it was too good to be true, and I just thought, how could this be possible? And a part of the reason of that is because of our programming. And in our society, we go through school, and I suppose we're programmed to believe that there's only really one way to earn an income, and that's to go out and work in a job. And it took me a while to change that belief system and realise that that doesn't need to be the way. And the way that we can live is that we can actually earn an income online and still live the life that we love. And this just really suits who I am as a person, and it's just really how I want to live my life, and I want to just live every day to the full. So my message to you is, if you also feel the same way that I feel, and that you want your life to be about your family and doing things that you're passionate about, and if you want to really live life to the full, and you don't want to get up every day and go to work and work in a job that you don't like and not have enough money to do things that you enjoy, well, like I would like you to join me and Joe on our journey as we work our way through this journey of earning an income online and creating a life that we love to live, because through earning an income online, that's what it gives you. It gives you the freedom to actually leave your job so that you have the time and money to create a life that you love to live. So please join us on our journey, and we will share with you all the ups and downs, the different strategies. We'll share with you our life. And yes, so if you would like to hear more about the business opportunity I'm referring to online, click on the link below and it'll show you a short video explaining what the business is all about. So that's pretty much me for today, until the next video. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye.